Okay, so before I begin to explain about reproduction, I think it might be a great idea to explain you about how does the reproductive system of female and male body looks like. So let's begin. The reproductive system of male body. So basically, there are prostate, sperm duct, urethra, penis, and testis, and sex gland. Yeah, in the male reproductive system. So I think the most important part in the reproductive system of male is the testis. Testis is really important because it produces the testosterone, which is the hormone that helps the male's reproductive system, and also the testis. From the testis, the gamete, the sperm cell get produced it, so it's really important. Um, the thing you have to know is the two testes are contained in the scrotum, which is a sac here, and they are placed out in the body of the male. It is because in the sperm cell cannot function well on the really warm temperature. It has to be cooler than the core body temperature, so that's why the testes are hanging outside the male body. And in the sperm duct, they produce semen, which is a fluid that provides the nutrient to the sperm. And so the penis passes semen into the vagina during sexual intercourse, and also, interestingly, through the male's urethra, the semen get passed it, also the urine get passed it through um, male's reproductive system. And let's learn about the reproductive system of female. So the basic compound of it is oviduct, ovary, uterus, cervix, vagina, and urethra. Well, it's not actually a part of the reproductive system, but I suppose it might be better to know where it actually located. So, well, the ovary, I think is the most important part in the female reproductive system. Um, ovary, you may think like this, the ovary in female reproductive system is almost equivalent to the testis of male's reproductive system, because in ovary they also produce a sexual hormone called estrogen and progesterone, and yeah, and also in ovary they produce a female gamete, which is an egg or ovum. Yeah, so the egg produced from the ovary get um, connected to the oviduct. They travel through the oviduct and meet sperm cell, and they eventually get fertilized together and travel to the uterus. Uterus is the place where the baby is developing until birth. So because the baby will grow into a massive size at the end of the pregnancy, the uterus have to be really flexible, so it is designed in the muscular um, wall as well as the lining on it. Well, I'll be explaining about the lining on the vertex later, the uterus later in this slide. So yeah, and then the cervix keeps the baby inside, being the place and the vagina is where the penis enters during the sexual intercourse. Lastly, well, you may not see the photo here because, yeah, but the urethra and vagina in female body is a different hole. Unlike male, um, it's different. Okay, so let's learn about the puberty. The puberty. Um, yeah, so basically what puberty is, it is the stage in life when a child's body develops into an adult's body. So this happens due to the change occurred by the hormones. In the male body, changes occur by the hormone called testosterone. Testosterone is produced by the testes, as I mentioned just before. It can control the development of the secondary sexual characteristic of male. And in female, they also get a puberty period. And what controls the female's puberty is the hormone called estrogen. And estrogen also control the development of female secondary sexual characteristic. So let's see what kind of changes occur during the puberty. So basically, there's like a hair on the body, and then their mood changes really like instantly, really easily, and then they also get more interested to the other sex, and yeah, um, these were like the common features that happen to both female and male. However, now I'm going to talk about the like really distinguishable change occurred to female and male, like separately. So the female, due to the cyclical production of the hormone estrogen and progesterone, girls started a menstruation and ovulation, and also due to the cyclical production of the hormone, the boys started to produce sperm cells. So, I would say the cyclical production of the cells, the hormones. So, menstrual cycle is a of cycle happened due to the production of the hormones. And let's learn deeply about it. It's quite important because it takes massive role and it's interesting. Okay, so what menstrual cycle is, it's basically the process that takes around 28 days, approximately every month. That, this process prepares the uterus lining for pregnancy and the production of ovum. If pregnancy does not happen, the lining sheds, and this is what we call the menstruation. So many hormones control the menstrual cycle. Estrogen and progesterone control it. They control the monthly release of an egg from the ovary, as well as the thickness of the uterus lining. So here's GIFs I brought from the crash course, which explain exactly what happens during the menstrual cycle to the ovum. So first of all, the follicle, the thing called follicle grows up, and then it produces estrogen, which order the pituitary gland to produce more hormone that can grow these follicles up. And yeah, this is kind of a Bertus cycle. So this makes to produce more, and then this produce